Hello, everyone, and welcome to TMK. This is your host, the Mad Knight Sai. And today we're playing some more Valhalla. I love slinging a good drink in the morning, don't you? I'm sure the bartender down at the local pub also feels the same way. You know what I mean? Like, somebody has to deal with the guy that never left since 2 a.m. And I'm sure he loves his life. I've never been a bartender. I'm talking entirely out my behind. And if the bar that you currently work at is 24 hour, please tell me, is that is that a is that a good gig? Is that is it a good gig? Cause like I'd have to be paid pretty well to do a 12-hour shift on that one. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief. Do they do 12-hour shifts on that? I don't know. But anyway, how y'all doing? Hopefully not right after a 12-hour shift. And if you are after a 12-hour shift, you have my condolences. I've done it. It was not great. I'm getting myself some water before I dehydrate, before this thing has even started, but I'm fully hydrated right now. And also fully caffeinated. That's why I have all the energy right now. I hope to keep up that energy for you as we read through a bunch of crazy characters here in Valhalla. And I also hope to help Jill pay her bills. Because God knows I need that myself. Whatever. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. 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 Hopefully by the end of the month. All right. Let's try and get this started. I thought I was over that. Hey, I'm still a little lung infected. Well, we've taken the inhaler, so hopefully that'll keep the lung infection at bay just a little longer. I mean, things have been going good. At least yesterday they were. I do have the window open. And mind you, the window's open because I need fresh air to circulate in and out of this room. It gets real muggy in here. Anyway. There it is. Alright, almost lost the file. Well, it's not losing a file if you just don't see it because you're blind, right? And no, I'm not actually blind. I am near blind. The glasses are real. I guarantee you the worst thing that happening to me currently is the lung infection. Which I'm getting over. And I thought I was over until it came back. It's, kind of showing itself right now. Why did all my things minimize? No, I don't want to touch the emote wall. I never even said I wanted to touch the emote wall. The emote wall can stay where it is. bigger. A little bigger. There we go. All right, let's get into some Valhalla. Valhalla. English. I know how to only speak 2 languages, and one is so very bad. Seriously, never try to get me to speak Japanese. It will make your ears bleed, because I don't know how to speak it well. One day we'll do a Japanese learning stream, and that way you guys can and then you guys can learn some Japanese with me, or at least I can learn and you can laugh. Let's get into this. No, new game. Load game. We are... second day. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Well, we did do pretty well for ourselves. Jill's lost some thought about a holoplan. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now browse Danger. You can now visit JC Elements. Nice. Well, let's buy a holoplan. 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 Yeah. And let's see, do they have music? Cute Clay House, My Miki Neko, Kira Miki poster, cutesy game poster, associated cartridges, Daruma. What? After your movie, Mecha Christmas tree. No music. That's a shame. But whatever. Jill bought what she wanted, and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. Nice. That's what we need from you, Jill. More productivity. Now, let's read some news. Local woman, local hero. By Lana Smithy. It's funny knowing that's a ghostwriter. This morning, a suicide attempt was thwarted by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at the Artemis Will Mall. Artemis Will Mall. Yeah, that's what that says. Where people noticed someone was at the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as their presence was noticed by pedestrians, but the person jumped off without notice. How rude. A mysterious rescuer. Just when the would-be suicide victim... right. I shouldn't say that. I actually forgot about this censorship. The unaliving victim. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna have to bleep that later. But that's later, for the bot, right? Who cares? Right now, it's in whether I like it or not. Jumped off. A local woman was able to catch them midair and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. Interesting. Local hero. I hope it's someone we know. Which, most likely, in this small town of a bar in the deep city, everyone seems to be someone we know. 70% of our readers consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting. What? Where are you getting your ramen? What? Shrimp ramen is delicious. I mean, if you cook it right. Are we close to Jersey 3? This sounds like some food you'd get in your Jersey 3. This is not really a surprise, but a lot of people seem to hate this particular brand of food brand of instant food. There we go. The words were just swapping around in our brain. But this is, I mean, you're buying instant shrimp ramen? Dude. Really? I think I'd trust my local gas station before that. This is from a survey we conducted here at the Augmented Eye last month. We asked our readers to tell us their most hated dishes, and with a total of 6,000 votes, it looks like the market for shrimp ramen is reducing. That's good, because it sucks. It sucks so much. I barf a little every time I smell it. How can anyone like that? It's ridiculous. Can't even finish this article. I'm sorry, everyone, but I have to puke. I hope it's put out of sync. Yeah, definitely. What? I think Alice Rabbit might be a dog. Don't trust this dog. I trust that dog. I think I trust that dog with my life, actually. It's so cute. They just let the Ghost Rider do all the work, huh? Dog, you say? Why not? After receiving brain enhancements, they're capable of learning at near human speeds. So why is it so impossible to imagine a gifted dog who uses their brilliance for programming? Insert your word there. It makes a lot of sense, right? Well, maybe chugging moto sounds. Excellent. I think they got hacked. And I really hope it's by Alice Rabbit or something, honestly. Because if you insinuate that I'm a dog, I will absolutely just mess up your day at that point. Especially if I have the ability. Why not? I found that the environment was clickable at one point. Now I'm clicking. Okay, alright. Well, guess we're going to work. Time to make some money and not get thrown out our apartment. Let's do this. Good evening. Hey, Joe. That's a sound you don't hear every day. Boss? What are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the counter. Wait, do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? That's a good question. I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Sounds like one of my people. I wish I planned more, but I don't. Impulse control is not one of the gifts I was given at birth. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy? Well, this helmet is comfortable and cool and comfortable and cool and really really cool. Hello? It's strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the traffic was good. Don't run. You have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Wow. Okay. I guess the extradition treaty has gone through. And my guy does not want to go back to Hong Kong. He thinks he's just getting ferried immediately back out. We watch, we protect. Together. I guess I'll keep the ad. I'll prefer instant ramen for $59.99 for a single cup of ramen. Dog. The future is scary. The prices. I'm glad we haven't gotten there yet, but we might be also looking at it. So I'm not excited. I'm not excited. Can we at least get to Jersey 2 before the prices of instant ramen go to $59.99? Thank you. Thank you very much. Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry. I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate? I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. Jeez. The what? Where now? Exactly what I'd say. Nothing. Never mind. What? Is it real? She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple of days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good. Are you all set? Yep. All right. Hong Kong, huh? What did you do in Hong Kong, sir? What did you do? Hey, we have more options now. You can move. You can move them by clicking right click. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Wait a minute. Oh no, we don't have more options. We've already filled everything up. And you know what? Why change a good playlist if nothing more is here? Showtime? That is pretty good. But I don't think it beats anything we currently have on the list. So let's just keep going. See what I mean? We rock it out here. Time to mix some drinks and change some lives. All right, motivational speaker. Mr. Dunn. Hey, Rat. You're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? Beer. And it's gotta be big. It's gotta be a big beer for our big boy. He loves himself some big thing. I like big butts, I cannot lie. Come on, you can't tell me I was the only one thinking that. 8. Mixed. Bam. Here you go. Yes, now, that's what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today we're supposed to hand the interns an article talk. All those crazy nutcases came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that crap, I found myself here blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday too. How did that come about? There's this gal that performs at a concert later tonight. Yesterday, I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive idiots. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair on her, jeez, us. He's a real class act, this guy, huh? Ugh. I just got done actually with some dudes down at the barbershop there, just like this guy. I'm just like, brother, are you 15 inside or something? Like, yeah, act like you're 20. Act like you're a 20-year-old who thinks like a 15-year-old. And you're well over 60, dog. Don't you think it's time to hang up the whole player cap, bro? No? Not even a little bit? Okay. Guess we'll still keep doing this until we break a hip. We've come a long way in the department of Lilith. Wow. Of Lilith. Fun up here, I tell you. Jesus. She was a Lilith. Yes. One of those new fancy King class CH-1A models. I've heard they're automatically correct. Brother, speak words. Anatomically correct in every way. Wow. Okay. Of course you know that. I wouldn't mind finding out about that for myself. Of course. Remember to drink your prune juice, old man. Hey, you. The guy with the jar face. Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No. I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those dang riots broke out. seriously though, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between you you put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it, baby. Yeah, you know. That's that's a very laconic, yeah. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor, and the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instantly instilling fear in the people. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of the previous protests where, you know, she's very right. Fear is definitely what they use to. On second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. Yeah, really. All that happened when I got out of high school. God, she's so young. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Scholarship. That's no mean feat, right? Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. So you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was pizza face pencil. And I wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? He definitely did. Chinese? Wait. When you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine or Canton? What? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken. It's important to clarify because there's a lot of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal the deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyways, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars Blast too, right? Sure. Uh. You want some Mars Blast? That's a change of pace, alright. Yeah, right? Man said, all I want is big beer, and now he wants a Mars Blast? Crazy. Well, he always likes it big, so... No. 6. 6. Yep, that's 6, right? Hey, that's 12, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. 2 houses. Deltas. 4 land ordained. 8 land ordained. 4. It's already big, isn't it? And I wasted all my time. Excellent. Lovely. All blended. Here's a Mars Blast. Here. All right. I guess I'll have your story. I guess I'll believe your story. Maybe drink a little bit of my water. I'm clearly talking myself to death. Mainly because I'm a little caffeine high right now. Speaking of which, I just took another shot of caffeine. So, let's continue. All right. All right. I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey, kid. I got wasted yesterday, so there's certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in court of law? Unless complaining about your interns can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, sons of ditches. I'm gonna say sons of ditches. One day we're actually gonna be good at the whole, word replacement thing, and it'll be seamless. But for now, not really, no. Our goal is to be seen. The cutesy, if not absolutely out of his mind guy on the internet. Not the cussing sailor. Yeah, What did I tell you? How they wanted unreasonable stuff, how they feel like they have more power than you do, and all that. Oh, yeah, I recall something like that. But then again, it seems to be something I say a lot. That and racial slurs and short. Jeez. Okay, bro. You know German enough to say racial slurs in it, and you say racial slurs in German? Jeez, bro. Maybe we need to take away the bottle from you. You know what I mean? Like, brother. You know what I mean? Racial slurs in it. What? But let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors. Who? Your clients. Excuse me? Your readers. If you think clients are always right when you're wrong, unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the crappiest stuff, and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eye. But make one mistake, and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. God forbid if they ever catch something you said out of context. Yeah, I know that's scarily accurate, actually. When does this game come out? Like, that's scary accurate. Like, to now, in I think every age in the 2000s, honestly. God. I wonder if that's always been a universal truth. And now it's just hyper blown because of the internet. But I'm not here to debate such philosophies. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forests. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorcee soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. They were having picnic parties in the same forest and thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them got eaten by one of those, by one of their namesakes. Yeah, it's funny when somebody else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. That is true. That is very true. If someone hates you, they will find every reason to hate you. So, why worry about it? At a certain point, it doesn't matter anymore. You know? Sure, people will hate you. People will be outraged at you. And a good amount of those people will try to just bandwagon because they think it makes them feel special. But in the end of the day, who gives a darn? You know what I mean? Like, sure, like, you can hate me all you want, right? Say whatever you want. I don't care. At the end of the day, if it doesn't stop me from doing whatever, then you might as well have never said it. So, that's how I see it. Click. Change the channel. Has not. You can't win. You will always offend somebody. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against them. Yep, see? Just like I said. And those hypersensitive weirdos are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. And some newspapers really forget that. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at a mirror. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kinda... Dad, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it. But for some darn reason, she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. Mr. Donovan wants something bitter to wake him up. Nothing like a gut punch. Gut punch. Let's go for a gut punch. Up, it up. And run it up. Oh, nope. Reset. Come. And you age that thing. Mix. Gut punch. Oh wait, I should have made it a big. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. Man, that gal's producer was angry as heck. That girl's producer was angry as hell. Trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. I've had less problems dealing with social justice wars. Who? SoCal Justice Warriors. That mafia vigilante group that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits. What? Why don't we have those yet? Let's get some SoCal social justice warriors. Come on. All we got is Redditors that solve our crimes. Can we get some SoCal social justice warriors? Like a bunch of people going out to crime scenes in swimsuits. Sounds absolutely... if only, like, it sounds funny, but also disturbing in practice. You know what I mean? I mean, come on. That sounds pretty funny. Wait, what? Did I not read that? I did not read that, did I? Nope. I skipped it. Well, I'm sure Jill said something great. They're an interesting group, you know? They only accept people born and raised in Southern California and go through hellish training on a daily basis. They have to. No normal person can run around in a swimsuit in the cold weather. Pass. They have an interesting view on the world and how it works, but they're pretty sensitive too. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, so they're trigger happy against defamation. I've had a dozen guys at Speedos talking to me about some news while flaunting their flaunting their bags of bags. Right. I'm not gonna read that. And anyway, and they were still more polite than the producers. Think about it. Watching a banana hammock move at the same time as a bag of batteries was more pleasant. Jesus. Yeah, you definitely had a problem with that, producer. I'm pretty sure there's a banana hammock and bag of batteries audience somewhere though. Well, I'm out. Thank you. Please come in. Yeah. That was tiring. His voice is tiring for me. Doing his voice is tiring, but I also enjoy it. It's one of like the things that I'm like sound really great when I go back into the recordings for this. You can't get that helmet off, can you? Hey Joe, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take this helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie type White Knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know? I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. What? Did you run out of air? I had to switch it to the wait, we were talking to helmet. I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. That is pretty funny. Crap! Don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you going to do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see. Where was her number? Oh, yeah, here it is. Hey, Iris, I need some unclogging advice. Iris? Iris? That was Joe. I've heard the chief call her a couple of times. Maybe a friend? More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hey honey, can you see me? Are you a ghost? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Joe, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon, and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello! Oh, hello, Dorothy. Wherever you are, that didn't scare her. She didn't flinch. Ah, that's so... Like, I get that Dana is a cool character, but... Man, they made her ice solid, you know what I mean? I'll be back in a bit. She didn't see you. Oh, I get it now. They sold me a Vic jammer, not an optical camouflage system. Huh? Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? Nope, can't say I have. But, I mean, the ones where the clothes are the only things you see and the other person is invisible? Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people, where you can only see a few articles of clothing floating around. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contract misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that would make me invisible, and he did, but I'm only invisible to cameras. So he made you a secret agent spy kit instead of a wackadoo weirdo kit. Got it. Well, happens to the best of us. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be visible to with Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nanocam model. Nanocam? Haven't you heard of nanocam? No. They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. It was appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials take any color or texture you want. You can order a model from them and change the color of your clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want to do? Why am I so tongue-tied right now? I get halfway through the sentence, and then my brain just goes, jumble the words. Wow. Correcting oneself. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a model that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked, though. Almost? To the human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie surroundings-colored blob. And we Lilum see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? Of course you caught that. Nothing important. What do you have? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Sure. Dorothy wants a piano woman, not a piano man. Good thing I still needed that. 3, 1, 3. And age it and mix. Piano woman. One piano woman. Thanks. I love these ones. You know? I keep them for special occasions. Whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today? Today I feel good. That's nice. Okay then. How's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday? Can't believe I still remember that. I know. It's like when Monday happened was actually the real start of our life. Or at least from the player's perspective. That was so nice. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. Yup. I don't think this ticket should be valid. Fine. But then again, they were improvised. So there isn't really a contract involved or anything. You know? If you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Oh no! Oh no! You know it's bad when your streetwalker friend is just like, you know, if you're lonely, we could arrange a thing. Like, brother, I'm not that desperate. I'm not. If I'm ever that desperate, just hit me with a bat. It'd be less humiliating. Not that you should tell your friend that. Never tell your friend that, unless you have that kind of relationship. If you do, and they say F you, then don't be surprised. You know what I mean? Yes, I. Keep me fed, and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. God, no. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Do you pay him to really, bro? Finish that sentence, and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John. Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What did you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey, what did he do? Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened when. And you know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said, I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows come to TMK side and witness a VTuber stutter over his words, live and in person. Truly the best entertainment anywhere in the world. I can't imagine a better time than watching somebody completely devastate a sentence in the language they speak primarily. Oh my god. She said, I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary that it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but never mind. Oh yeah.
About your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet?
She found it. She put it on. Now she's stuck.
Oh, yeah. Randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic.
No shit.
I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a bit early for those stories. Don't you think?
Yeah, I don't need to hear about that.
Nope.
Of course she doesn't think that. She's literally built for those services. So of course she doesn't think that. Only all of us are saying it.
By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know.
Yeah, but you usually come before you start.
Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird. The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter.
We know exactly that dude. Oh no. We know exactly the dude. He came in here just yesterday. I guess that was when he left you at home. What a weirdo.
Really?
And of course Joe doesn't say, I know exactly that dude.
Yeah. I go to his house at 11 a.m., dressed as required, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed, then when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to...
Wait, what?
I used to expect him to
push me to the ground. Okay, and do some things.
But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen.
Brother, you spent 3 years doing this? Brother, you spent how much money? Like, this girl has not even implicated that she's in any way cheap. And you spent 3 years playing literal house with a robot. Is that right? And from what she even says, you didn't even build up that kind of connection to her. You just get her to spend a day with you as your fake daughter, huh? Yeah. If you ever feel like that's something that you would pay for, please seek immediate therapy. I am not a therapist, but I would suggest immediate help. I am certain there are numbers you can call for that. Whatever that is. $3 years? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now.
What the world? 1 day? 1 day? And you have an anniversary. Oh, he must have lost his body. There's no... Wait, no.
That guy?
No.
Did he?
No way. Also, if you've lost someone, especially like that, yeah, definitely see a therapist. Like, I feel bad for you, my heart breaks for you, but like, you need to actually see like a therapist. You know what I mean?
Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part of his daughter's birthday.
What?
Wait a second. Does he have a daughter or not?
God, God, he does. And it's sad, and I feel terrible for judging him. But he should still see a therapist. Ah, ah, I feel bad. I feel bad. I feel bad. Brother needs help. And I've never wanted to hug a guy more, honestly. Like, brother, that kind of pain, that kind of loss, man. Like, my heart goes out, man. I really wish I could be there for you. Hot dang. So sad. I just, I hope I never know that kind of loss. I definitely don't know it now. Jeez, I really need that guy to get some help. My brain is so scattered. Kiri is an actual beer in Japan, right? Right? I'm not just thinking that, right? They are, right? I'm pretty sure. Look at how scattered my brain is. I'm one step, just giving my heart out to this guy. And now I'm thinking about Kirin beer because I got reminded of Japan and Kirin beer. Oh. Yep. I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? Sure. One moonblast coming right up. So she tends to attract people who suffer from loss. Or at least that's what she implied. That's tough like time. Not because that audience is, like hard on you, but just because that audience is, I made garbage. Just because that audience is suffering, And it's hard to constantly, be there for the suffering. In that way, you know what I mean? Because you end up also being their therapist. The good thing I don't have that to worry about, because we are a bunch of fun-loving weirdos in my channel. Ain't that alright? There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking it. I have that same relationship with... What was that? I think it was vanilla orange Fanta? I think that's what it was. There was a good long while where I just couldn't stop drinking it. I didn't like it. No. It wasn't Fanta. It was pop. Some sort of pop thing? Pop something. But it tasted, like an orange got dipped in a vat of boiling vanilla extract and then got carbonated. And I didn't like it, but I could not stop drinking it. And I don't know why.
Like, downright disgusting. Why was I drinking so much? I honestly thought they put a little white powder inside the mixture, but you know, that might have been my own bias. Though if they did, if we find out years later that they honestly did, I would not be surprised. It tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. There's something that's been Why do I keep doing it? Stop skipping. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes? I'm yes, I'm single and I don't mind your girl. Do you actually mind what anyone is? No, I don't think she does. I don't think preferences have anything to do with her modem of life. Hundreds of more caffeine. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC 72s look like kids? Yes and no. At a factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible. Then you look like babies outside of the factory? No, every fresh DFC 72 looks about 10 to 13. It makes it easier to upgrade later. And I say the fact that she decided to, stay looking in that age range, right? I'm not saying that says something about her clients, but I'm also not saying something about her clients. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is if Epstein had gotten his hands on that, on a bunch of robots that look like that, then, the island might still be there. But I digress. It makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade? Once a DFC 72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through it? I don't know. Right now, I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work. So, I have an advantage. And I really need that advantage, How so? Like really, how so? People are willing to pay out the nose, pretty much, for anything. You know what I mean? When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So, if I stop looking... See what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? I'm just saying, just saying. I'm just saying it. I'm just saying it. Maybe we can, I'm just saying, maybe we start to, just saying. That's all I'm saying. So, If I stop looking underage, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? No, it really shouldn't be something anyone should have to think about, ever, actually. I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am. I see. Hey, thanks for the follow, Ruth. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying the stream.
Good evening, Gil.
Jill and Gil. Welcome to. Does that happen a lot? Not really. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules, and I'll make sure every time you sit, you'll hear the clink of your shaker. I get it now. She means the drink shaker. It's hilarious. She's gonna put it where the sun don't shine, and he'll constantly hearing the shake of it. Fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here.
Sure. No hurry.
Hello, sailor.
Hello, young lady.
Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right?
Nice to meet you, Dorothy.
Hey, let me buy you a drink.
Oh, I couldn't let you do that.
I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood.
I suppose it'd be impolite of me to object. Sure. I'll take your offer.
Yay, honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud.
I'll be fine with a gut punch.
Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive.
I'd rather not.
Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. Okay, I can make 2 drinks now. Nice. So first, the sunshine cloud. One, two. Optional. He seems like a good boy. He can handle it. Rocks. Wait, no, that's her. Let's restart. 2. She doesn't seem like she can handle it. And I do not want to see what happens with drunk Dorothy. Let's go with 4. Right? We were gonna load him up a little more because he's of a bigger frame, you know? She doesn't seem like she can handle it. Rocks blended. Drunk Dorothy seems scary, so we're not going for that. And the second will be a gut punch, our favorite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Again, he seems like he could handle it, and they really shouldn't allow me to put in optional alcohol It really seems like a bad idea that you're giving me this ability. That punch. Here you go. Is this your, I don't know what I'm doing, so have this order? I've heard restaurants do that from time to time. You don't seem too upset about it. Because I really like this one. Hey, door. Well, I honestly forgot the voice for it. Hey, door. May I ask you something private? If you need to know my price list, I have convenient card with update fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for a room or invite me to dinner.
No, okay. It's not about that.
Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before.
Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves tracing nanomachines in the other person after, well, God in heaven?
After they do the unmentionable things to me and my person?
With
Original intent? I'm going to say that. Yes. That's a sentiment that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time.
Care to explain?
We do have tracing nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like. That way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy though. I've heard stories of DFCs who marry, get nervous or on their wedding night, and bam, their partner ended up spending the honeymoon in jail.
I see.
And besides, I've modeled myself so much that if any tracing nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something.
Sure, go ahead.
How much of you is still organic?
Just enough that my skin still heals over time.
Come on, you know that's not what I mean.
I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady.
Fine, see if I can. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meaning.
God. Ugh. Dude, if you're spending money on who, you need jail time. I'm just saying. Saying. Jail. 1,000 years jail. What? No. I forgot what that button did. Just saying.
Thank you. Thank you. Please come again.
That girl, something else, huh?
She's so earnest that what she does, she's so earnest about what she does that it's kind of hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that's become a problem from time to time.
Okay, I'm done here.
Right. I'm going to go and take my...
Gil, I need your girly hands for a second here. Instead of Jill, who actually has girl hands, because she is girl, you ask Gil for his girly hands. That's hilarious. Coming. Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her?
Sure, no problem.
I apologize if I'm taking time from the break.
Nah, don't worry. Sorry you'll have to deal with it.
You're no problem, Joe.
Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast with Gil, though when Gil's the one serving. Anyway, do you want something else?
Can you make me a Mars blast?
That I can. One Mars blast. Mars blast. Come right up, sir. And then 1, 4, and 2. Blended. Spicy, man, strong. Mars blast. Here. Bitter and mild. Just like war. Have you been to war?
Life's a war we fight every day, Joe.
So you haven't been to a war?
Not an official war, at least.
There's something I've been wondering for a while now.
What could that be?
First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have any bearing on your personality.
Thanks a lot.
What I've often wondered about is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about policy or the like?
I was like, does that say politics or policy?
I think it says policy. My brain is a cacophony of noises and sounds. Sometimes it's hard to read.
I do so anyway. Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as calm as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks.
My boss?
I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire.
Haywire? You?
Don't mind that.
Hard not to mind that if you just said it. You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you?
Archer? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone all over. Just a rumor.
Dang, I still don't know that. Have you tried asking her?
Read with the wrong voices.
She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself.
They're believable because she's hurt.
Maybe I'll see her in action one day.
You should. It's quite the show.
Good news, Jill. The helmet came off, and you can take your break. Fine. It's always a pleasure, Jamie.
Thank you.
Boss, break. All right. Just like that, we've gotten to the midpoint.
Save. It's now safe to keep playing. Woohoo! Safety in playing! Let's go!
Boss should clean the chicken bucket she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. Do I change the music? I don't see any different tracks. If we get different tracks, I'll change one of the songs. But I like the selection. Oh, also, if you have any recommendations that you would like to hear from the tracks, please let me know. I'll definitely put something on. And actually, that goes for the regular stream music too. If you have any suggestions or wants for any sort of music options, I will definitely try to make that happen. Unless it's copyright. Please, no copyright. I would like to keep my channel. You could take a couple more minutes more, you know. I'm fine, thanks. How did you get the helmet on? Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Whoever owns that helmet made sure to use it to the point that whoever owns that helmet made sure to use it so to the point that it avoiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay? Sure. Now, take it away from me before I feel compelled to put it on again. Right. That is so me. I am that person. That kind of person that's just like, yeah, I may have just got this death trap off my head, but somebody please take it away from me before I immediately stick it back on and look like a dunce. Yeah, that's not that hard for me. I mean, come on. It would be so entertaining. Yes? It's open. Great. Welcome to Valhalla. What? This force. Good evening. 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 What kind of place is this? Did I step into some kind of afterlife? Do you often enter places without knowing what they are? Ah, that's the same voice, isn't it? It is the same voice. Ah. I imagine her as being huskier than Jello. Good evening? Good evening? Good evening? 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 Sorta, kinda. Yeah. Sorta, kinda. Yeah. Like that. Sorta, kinda. Okay. Well, this is a bar. A bar? Nice, nice. What can I get you? I don't know. I don't drink that much, to be honest. What do you recommend? What do you normally enjoy? I like tea. That's not something I can work with. What about flavors? Bitter, but not too bitter. Sorry if it's too confusing. Something bitter, but not too much. Maybe bitter and girly? Let's see what I can get.
Alright, alright. So let's check off the bitter. And let's go for the Grizzly Temple. Sounds good. It is not. Sometimes my brain just really hits with the music. Sometimes loud? Yeah. I'm putting too much. I'm swaying a very defective brain. Until we know her limits, she only gets 2 alcohol. Box. Try this?
Yep. This is just fine. Thanks. You don't look like you're from around here. What brought you by, miss? I'm the star that always shines in the darkest night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through your sorrows.
She's definitely a lighter.
I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I'm Kira Miki. So, should I call you Miss Miki or Miss Kira? No, you're not getting it. I'm just Kira Miki. Here, let me help you. I'll say Kira, you say Miki, okay? Okay. Kira! Miki? No. Put more spirit into it. Kira! Miki? Almost there. Kira! Miki! Kira! Miki! Kira! Miki! Kira! Miki! That's it. Are you feeling it? Kira!
Mickey!
Kira!
Mickey!
Kira!
Mickey! Oh man, I love it here. I love it here so much. I really wish I could be in this. This is the best environment possible. I love it so much.
And don't you ever forget it.
Everybody, what the? They're like, how did we just get hypnotized into this? What the hell am I doing here? Where were we, Jamie? Right, I was telling you. Wow, you're good.
Thank you. It's nice to know I still have it. Especially since I have a concert in a bit.
Concert?
Wait, you're the Lilum that's putting on a concert tonight? I'm one Lilum who is putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same Lilum you're looking for. And what are you doing all the way down here? Well, they were making last preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. My producer is always obnoxious while they're going on, so I just decided to leave. I saw one of the concert's posters outside and decided to check this place out.
Just that?
isn't that a bit dangerous?
Yes, yes it is.
And would also probably have you like walk into some houses at a certain point.
Yeah, she should stop that.
Won't your producer be mad when you go back? He will, but it's not the first time I've done it. He still needs me to do the concert anyway.
Jeez. How to really take advantage of your privilege as the employer in that case. Hopefully I'm never so hard on my manager, if I ever have one. That would, I'd feel really bad about it. I see.
How big is the concert? We planned for a bit over 100,000 people and sold out fast. So we managed to secure ourselves another show in a couple of weeks. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal, and that's nice.
Just like you all. All of my Mad Knights here are insanely loyal. Ain't that right? Yeah.
Over 100,000 is not many. Then what exactly is?
Exactly. Like what the? I wish I had 100,000. That would be killer.
Hold on. Then, based on your little demonstration before, I should call you Miss Me, right? You don't get it. Let's start from the top. I'll just call you Miss Iola then. Oh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft? Soft? As in alcohol-free? No, I meant soft as in soft. Soft? Well, let's see what I can get you. Something soft. Wonder if she means alcohol-free or something else. Well, she said soft as in soft, so maybe bubbly? Soft, right? Fringe Reaver, bubbly, classic, strong, no. Bubbly, cobalt, violet, bubbly, classy, perfect. No. Frosty water. Bland. No, definitely not bland. Definitely not beer either. What did she mean by soft? Sweet? Moonblast. That's softy, right? Sounds softy anyway. Sweet. Sparkle Star. But she said she likes bitter. She likes bitter. So, something from the bitter category. Pile driver? No. Bitter. A grizzly tumble? Bitter promo bland. Nope. Suplex. Manly burn. Nope. All I can think of is a sunshine cloud, and she already had a sunshine cloud, so she would have said so, right? Oh, and it says soft too. Well, that's exactly what she's getting. She's getting another hit of the sunshine cloud. What's it? Okay. Rocks and optional. And we'll also give her no alcohol, just in case she also means no alcohol. Yeah. Sounds like it should work. Alright, blend it. Try this? Yeah, this'll do it. Thanks. Hey, have you considered being more theatrical when mixing drinks? Eh? Yeah, like spinning bottles and lighting drinks on fire, that sort of stuff. When I was in college, I tried going to one party once. The bartender who tried those tricks gave me a nasty bump on the forehead when a bottle slipped his hand. Those kind of theatrics usually feel pointless and seem to slow down the process of actually making a drink. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but never underestimate the power of putting on a good show. But that is also true. It can feel incredible and be very rewarding, That's why I try to put on a show. I try to put on a show by my voice acting. I mean, can you imagine if I just read everything straight? It would be totally bland, and I wouldn't even expect anyone to tune in for that. If you like theatrical and wacky voice acting, that's why you should be here. If you want somebody to blandly read everything straight like it's a court document, I'm afraid you're in the wrong spot. You know what I mean? I'm here to entertain, to be the background noise to your otherwise busy life or something. You know what I mean? And I love that. Hey, is this glass important? Depends on why you're asking. Do you want me to sign it? Oh, sure. I guess. Yeah, I also would have guessed that she meant that she wants to juggle it now. But okay. No guessing. Are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Okay then. Who should I make it out to? Maybe for my boss? Or wonder if Gil would like it though. Your name, girl. Oh, for Jill then. For Jill. Never lose your star. From Kirai Miki. Oh. Oh, that's a pretty autograph. Thanks. No, thank you. I'm guessing someone with as many fans as you has their fair share of stalkers, right? Well, there are two kinds of people that obsess over me. There are the shy ones that follow me everywhere, hiding just out of sight. And then there's my fan club. What's the difference between them? The fan club follows me around a lot too, but they usually keep the distance. Actually, I think they're outside waiting for me right now. I see. They're also very organized. They make pretty good soldiers. Others, the stalkers, are a bit sneakier and don't act in groups. It's so frightening. It's so frightening that that's even true. I've seen some people, follow people, like stalk people at some of the cons, and it is frightening to look at. It's like, bro, do you realize that guy has literally been trailing you all con? It's skin crawling. I guess those stalkers must be bothersome, huh? Actually, they're not that bad. Stalkers are nice when you get used to them. What? I don't think that's possible. Honestly. Not really. I remember one once protected me from being mugged. There's another that breaks into my house once a week and makes me breakfast. Jesus Christ. I think the only reason you're even okay with that is because you're a Lilith. You know what I mean? Like, do not do that, kids. Understand, the only reason that she's even halfway okay with that is because she's AI. Alright? She will agree pretty much to anything. Humans, on the other hand, will not appreciate you breaking into their house and making them breakfast. Okay? Alright. Didn't someone do that to KSI, was it? Or was that I Should Speak? I'm pretty sure they did that to KSI. That's wild. That's wild. And she fails to see the problem.
Yeah.
I just wish they'd leave my underwear drawer the same way they find it. I take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know? I take pride in my old liquor collection, I guess it's the same.
Okay, I guess maybe, okay, sure, I guess it's the same.
It's the same, everyone. It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing, and I'm horrified.
No,
Wait, it isn't.
yeah. Yeah, you get me, Jill. Okay, one more drink before I go. By now the stage would be all organized, so the fallout should have settled. Isn't it a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from all night till dawn. In this one, I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stuff. If everything goes as planned and the weather forecast is accurate, the sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they asked for Your Love is a Drug as an encore though. That sounds nice. Hey, I need to make people feel their tickets were worth the ridiculous price, you know? See, this is why I love entertainers. Like true blown entertainers, you know? Brain, please, summon words. Like Lady Gaga, Michael Jackson, and nope, that's not her name. My brain, please. You can literally see the woman's face, but you cannot say the name. Say the name. What is her name? Ah, it's gonna bug me. Boo boo boo. Nope, it's not her name. Dang it. I am now going to Google search her name because it's gonna bug me unless I do. Oh my lord. How did I even forget her name? Taylor Swift. Thank the I can't do anything. Jesus. My brain just black holed that information, like literally saw her face, like red lipstick and everything, and just black holed the name. Absolutely could not. What is I'm horrible. I'm horrible with names. Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out you shouldn't have bought? Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out you shouldn't have bothered? I'll get another water. My voice is about to choke me up. All that caffeine. It catches up with you. Yeah, one time I bought some expensive coffee in one of the cafes. It tasted like filthy water with cream. I still don't know if it was the coffee or the girl that sipped it, but it was bad. Man, that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything bitter? I really need to wake myself up. Let's see if I can find you something. Alright. Sounds like somebody really wants the same thing I've been giving them all night. Because it does say bitter, it is sweet, and everything else. Like it's bitter, girly, soft. I could just literally hand her the same thing all night. I wonder if she even thinks it's something different. No. You know what? I will hand her a gut punch. It's literally what I use to wake up my clients. You want to wake up? Here's some wake up. Right here, right in the face. No, I feel... No. I shouldn't. Because it's... You know, it's manly. It's the manly drink. And not that those are manly drinks, I'm not saying that. But I think she would be upset with me. Is that my own bias talking? Probably, maybe, I have no clue. Is it just me really trying to ace this game and, you know, make it so that the game loves me? Yeah, it really stems from that. I really want this game to love me as much as I love it. And that's really where that comes from. Please love me, game. Please? Is this the right answer you've been looking for? Try this? Yeah, this works. It's the same thing I gave you all 3 times. So, how is it? It could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious. Brother, really? I figured it was for waking you up or something, so... Really? Nice. Thanks. I hope you aren't offended by the question, but... I can see that you enjoy what you do, but how much of it is about the music? I'll let you know that before becoming Kirai Miki, I was a very accomplished pianist. I had concerts every week and part-timed in a bar with a jazz band. I still write and compose my own songs. Whoa. Why the change? Going from jazz and piano to idol. Have you ever thought about the power music has over people? Yes, I have. You could argue it's just noise, but it can make you feel a wide range of emotions. And this is exactly why I love music. It's exactly why I love music. I desperately need to publish my own music. I write my own music, but I really need to get deeper in. I need to just be absorbed by it. And when I do chat, you're gonna see all sorts of music from me. It's gonna be great. And that power is universal. It can transcend language and culture. Being in a jazz band or performing recitals, I can only take that power to so many people. But being an idol, I can take that power and spread it far and wide. Kids and adults, men and women, they all have access to my music, and I can reach to them, every one of them. Wow. What music do you like, Joe? I'm not picky, but I do prefer versions with no lyrics. Why? I like to listen to music while working, and lyrics distract me. And besides, it always it always bothers me when people nonchalantly start singing songs with creepy lyrics. I think only half of the listeners actually care about what's being said. Oh, that's a bummer. I'd give you a copy of my latest CD, but I don't have any at the moment. Don't worry about it. Okay then, I'm out. Thanks for helping me pass the time, Jill. Sure. Please come again. I'll make sure of it. Will she be alright? Yeah, she'll be fine. You think she'll come back? Usually I'd say no, but I honestly don't know. Boss, we're done. Alright. You feel like going to that girl's concert? Nah, I don't think so. I don't have tickets anyway. Hey boss, does the name Red Comet ring any bells? Why? Was that my moniker during my wrestler days? Huh? That's what they called me during my time in the Grand Slam Fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads. Any reason for being red specifically? It's the name. Right there. The name is red. That's why I was... That's why... That way, I was 3 times faster. She's an orc. She's an orc. She's an 40k orc. She's faster for being red. All hail the sweet. How did you find that out? Do you like wrestling? The client mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. I just kind of remembered. Ah, I see. I should take you to a wrestling match sometime. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, Gil's cleaning the glasses today, so I'll leave now. Take care. Oh, and boss? Don't cram anything on your head without thinking, please. Yeah. All right, we got paid, everybody. Woo! We got paid. Jill is humming "Love is a Drug." Buying the song will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now browse Kirai Miki's blog. Nice. All right. That's today's episode of Valhalla. Next time, we go into day 3. Sure, that'll be nice. Nice, chill, and relaxed. For now, I've been your host, the Mad Knight Sai, and it is time to sign off. I'll see you next time. I'll see you next time. Peace. We had fun. We had fun here. It's pretty great. It was a pretty good stream. Really calm, really relaxing. We got to talk all sorts of nonsense on, the local drunks. Maybe being a bartender is cool. Whatever. All right. I'll see you next time. Have a good one, everybody. Peace.